He traded his guns for love, but he's caught in the crossfire. And he keeps waking up, but it's not to the sound of birds. The tyranny, the violent streets, deprived of all that we're blessed with, and we can't get enough, no. Heaven, if you sent us down, so we could build a playground for the sinners to play as saints. You'd be so proud of what we made. I hope you got some beds around, 'cause you're the only refuge now. For every mother, every child, every brother that's caught in the crossfire, that's caught in the crossfire. I trained my luck to know why he's caught in the crossfire. And I'm here waking up to the sun and the sound of birds. Society's anxiety deprives of all that we're blessed with. We just can't get enough, no. Heaven, if you sent us down, so we could build a playground for the sinners to play as saints. You'd be so proud of what we made. I hope you got some beds around, 'cause you're the only refuge now. For every mother, every child, every brother that's caught in the crossfire, that's caught in the crossfire. Can I trust what I'm given when faith still needs a gun? Whose ammunition justifies the wrong? And I can't see from the backseat, so I'm asking from above. Can I trust what I'm given, even when it cuts? So heaven, if you sent us down, so we can build a playground for the sinners to play as saints. You'd be so proud of what we made. I hope you got some beds around, 'cause you're the only refuge now. For every mother, every child, every brother that's caught in the crossfire.
What's up, goalies? We got 4 in here already. We're going to wait for more to come in, but we are on goaliemonkey.com. We're going to rank every single glove. Here's the chart. Yes, we're going full on S tier, A, B, C, D, E. I don't know if any gloves are going to fall E, but we're going to find out, and I'm going to hang out with you guys live here while we do it. All right. We're going to start off going to junior gloves. We're going to skip over youth, but that's something we could get to. I think junior is going to follow youth. It's going to be pretty similar. Honestly, there's not a lot of good youth gloves out there. Warrior's got a fantastic one. So if you're just starting out, just grab a Warrior glove and have your goalie love the position. We're going to start with junior gloves, and let's sort by newest. So as we fall down, we're going to kind of get to some of the older gloves. Oh, yeah. All right. Let me know if the sounds are pretty good with everything. We're going to rock through. The SV Pro is first. We're going to skip over this because it's a customize. We're going to get to the stock. We're doing all stock gloves here. So first glove up is the Catalyst. Oh, the Junior Catalyst. So I'm just going to copy these. And we're going to pop over here and we're going to paste them in. So we're in junior gloves right now. Let's go. Junior Catalyst. This is a pretty dang good junior glove, honestly. Out of the box, I'm going to put this one in A tier. Any true Catalyst. This would go for the 7x3, 7x4, any 7x version. That's going to be right here. So honestly, for junior gloves, it's pretty straightforward. It's going to be kind of by brand. There's really not a lot of models. Every true glove is a 590. This one here has a great offset tee. We're going to put it in A tier, and that's an easy one. We'll move on. We're going to rock back. It still says newest. Awesome. I just got one of these Phenoms, so I got to check these things out. Let's pop the Phenom in here and see where it ranks. So if the Phenom is like a 590 as well, I'd say it's really close to a 590 break. So I'm going to put this in B tier. Some of you might be surprised if you go to the store and you kind of feel one of these, but I've been working on getting this broken in, and it's a lot more challenging. CCM has gotten a lot better, but their newest glove, I'd say they went from D tier to B tier. So hats off to them, but still a B tier glove. Not my favorite, but it's a great glove for junior goalie. It closes easy off the shelf. The padding level in it's okay, but it's a pretty good glove. All right, let's move on. Ooh, we got the VX1, the junior VX1. All right, let's go into it so I can get a good photo. Switching from a 590 to a 580. Oh, you kind of got to try a 580, see if you like it. But honestly, I don't know. 580, 590 are actually pretty close. 580 is just a little bit different, like hand positioning. So we can chat about that during like a break, during an intermission, as we switch to intermediate and senior gloves for sure. So right now I have the VX1 at a D for junior. Actually, this glove for junior, gosh. Okay, so this is tough because the quality is there. The build is pretty good. The design and closure is terrible. So I'm just being flat out honest. Like I said, it's going to be tough for me to give an E. It'd have to be a pretty rough build. But I'm going to put the VX1 in a D. For some goalies, it's a pretty good glove. Like if you're on the edge of intermediate and you really are looking for like a Von break style glove, it's hard to explain, but for the more elite level goalies, it's going to be probably the only option that it works for. For a beginning goalie, it's not a great option. This is a tough one. All right, let's see here. I'm going to show you guys a VX1 on stream when I post this so that you can see. Oh, we got the SV Pro now. So the SV Pro is actually higher quality. This thing is awesome. Let's drop this one in here. Okay. The SV Pro I'm going to rank in our C tier. Bauer SV Pro. This is a great glove. It's a great glove. It takes a while to break in. So everything about the glove is fantastic. The feel, the comfort, honestly, one of the best. Breaking this glove in is a challenge. I'll be honest. If you're looking at finding a glove that's just easy to break in and you don't have to worry about it, this is not the glove for you. But if you're going to send a glove in and you want a custom glove, this is it. This is a junior custom glove. That's unheard of. Honestly, Bauer is just killing it with personalization. That's a cool factor, but I got to put it at C tier because they're somewhere close, but they're not quite there. It's not quite closing the way that I would like, but they're close. Optic X4. All right, this, let's see what image I copied here. Heck yeah, I got the right one. Okay, this here, this glove, I'm going to actually rank it probably 2, but this is a good glove. So, Optic, I don't know, maybe it is. Compared to the True, it's a tough one because the True glove really is nice. It just takes a little bit of use. If you're a more elite level goalie, you're going to want to go with the True. The Brian's glove doesn't have as much padding in it, but the closure and just what you get out of the box, the experience for a goalie that's starting out, that's why I'm saying junior, it's pretty good. Because the junior Catalyst is in A, honestly, there might not be like an S tier like go-to glove in junior. If I'm being honest, like this is the glove you have to get. But we're gonna go Brian's Optic X4 right here, and then I'm gonna have the Warrior here as well when we get to it. Just because I don't know if there's really like an S. Like it depends upon your style of game. So I'll have little cliff notes on the side here. We'll go over a recap at the end, and we'll go over what's best for your goalie's game. Next up, we got the Iconic X. Honestly, these are going to fall the exact same. They're really not that much different, but there is one pretty big difference. Let's go into the Iconic here. The Iconic is a double T, so it's worth putting on here, I would say. And if that's the case, I would probably choose the double T over the single T, especially for a junior goalie. It's a little bit softer, bigger pocket, and single Ts are a little bit less forgiving. Honestly, pucks can hit the single T and they'll roll right out and come out the top. This one's a little offset, so it's a better single T, but I would pick the Iconic X over the Optic. I'm going to possibly move these around after we get them all put in. I don't know. I don't have any rules to this yet. It's the first time we're doing this, and then every year when the new gloves come out, I want to kind of update and go through this. So the True Catalyst SC Junior is an exclusive to Goalie Monkey. Goalie Monkey is absolutely fantastic. Has all these exclusive colors that you can choose from on the True glove. It's the same exact glove. So it's wonderful if you want a red, white, and blue glove. There you go. If you need a black and gray glove that looks sweet, there you go. That's just a Goalie Monkey exclusive, but it's going to be the exact same as the Catalyst Junior, the 7X. They're all the exact same. So this Hazardous right here, same glove. It's a phenomenal glove, but I'm just having all the True Junior gloves in one. So next up, we got our first Vaughn SLR4 Junior. I do not like. So let's copy image. We're putting this down in D. This glove is the same as the other Vaughn we had. Oh, that's not our first Vaughn glove. I thought. Interesting. All right. So the SLR4 has more of a 590 break, which I do like, but it just, for junior, the glove just doesn't close. It's built really well, but it just doesn't close. So much work has to go into it to get this thing to close. It's not really worth it if you're starting out as a goalie and you just really want something you can snag pucks with, throw windmills. This is not the glove. So that's where that one falls. We got the F5. All right. Let's snag this one for sure. This is different. So this glove's still relevant. It's probably going to be on sale if it's not already. Older model CCM glove. So we had the Phenom. CCM's been doing great for a while, but the Phenom definitely took a step up just with the lacing, the quality. This glove here with speed skin and some of the other areas. I'm gonna put it in C, but it's a tough one. For junior, the CCM's okay. Like, honestly, it closes really well. The closure is fantastic. The seal, not so much. It's a 590 break, but it will break down faster than most gloves. I'll say that. You'll probably get a finger patch that needs to be done after a little while because of the speed skin. Gladly, CCM went away from speed skin, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. They still use it, I think, as to slide on their pads, but not for the build. All right, Warrior. So this glove here, actually, I'm going to move some gloves around in here now to make it make more sense for our final diagram. But I said there wouldn't be like an S tier glove for junior, but I'm actually going to make all these gloves. I'm going to move these around. I've just had some thoughts. So for right now, we're going to do Warrior Junior, and it's literally anything, but in this case, the RG7. But it can be the 7, the 6. It really doesn't matter. This junior glove is fantastic. Eventually, I wish they would do a double T on the junior gloves. That would be awesome. It'd be even better. But even though the single T is really nice on these, it's soft, it's small, and it's a great glove. So it's my personal opinion. Starting out as a goalie, if my kids are playing goalie, I'm just letting you guys know, like, there is sufficient padding in this glove. It is built really well. I've seen these gloves last from goalie to goalie to goalie generation, like at least 3, maybe 4 different groups of goalies. Our club level, these are great gloves to get. They last, they're built really well, and they close out of the box like an absolute dream. Easily, you could add padding to it if you wanted to. There's been a couple kids that have outgrown the junior, I'd say, shots, but still their hand is small. So we have beefed them up for them, and they can still use the junior size glove. And honestly, when they get out into Bantams, high school, college, and they're catching with that small glove, then they're going to be even better with their bigger gloves because they've been catching with this puck-sized pocket this whole time. It's phenomenal. All right, the DX2, we are going to have the exact same as the iconic X. So this glove here, I don't think we really have to drop in, but for the sake of this, I will drop it in. Again, it's like the true stuff. This is the exact same. It's just a retro graphic. But as far as the graphic, I really like it. This glove is going to be another one we're gonna reorganize. Let's do that right now. Let's reorganize. So I'm gonna say we're going to go with the Warrior up here in S, and this would be for the goalie that's just starting out and wanting to love the position. So we're gonna do this. And that's going to be our note for the Warrior. I'm going to move up the double T. So let's actually keep the DX2. We're going to go Brian's DX2 slash Iconic X. And that one's going to be kind of the exact same, just fantastic closure. Fantastic closure. Padding is okay on that one, but closure's so good. Then I'm going to delete the Iconic X because we already have that. I'm going to leave the single T Bryans down here, and I'm going to leave the True down here, but it's really close. So I'm going to say I'm leaving the True down here because it's a little bit harder to close. It takes a little bit more skill, I guess, to get used to using that glove. Like, it is the exact same break that an NHL goalie uses. So if you want to get Sorrow's glove, I mean, it's an offset T, but if you want to get an NHL 590 without the same padding level, obviously, and stuff, this is awesome. I mean, if a goalie can use the same break that an NHLer is using, all power to them. That's why I love some of these gloves with the same break angles. I wish like Vaughn SLR4 had that figured out. That would be really cool. All right, then we have the Optic X3, which I'm just going to add to this Optic X2. I'm going to go /X3, and I'll probably explain some of these later. The Net Zero is an awesome glove. I don't know how long it's going to be around. Net Zero Sub-Zero was a really cool option that we had. Let's see here. This glove doesn't close as... It closes well, but it's more of like the Phenom. But it's a little bit bigger. So I'm going to put that here. I guess this is a Net Zero 3. So yeah, it is actually updated. I've seen a bunch of these gloves roll in through the doors here. Really easy to break in. They take like a little bit, some normal methods. Sometimes you got to restring it just to get the tension right, but it's a pretty good glove. I did not pre-rehearse this at all, so I don't know where some of these gloves are going. V10 is the exact same as the VX1, so we're going to /V10 down here. When we get to intermediate senior, there'll be some changes. GSX, we got to add that one. GSX glove is awesome. So let's copy this. All right, the GSX glove is going to be an A glove. Breaks in so nice. Super soft double T. Awesome 600 break, just like the Supreme line gloves that you get intermediate and senior. The GSX Youth Glove, it was one of the best before some of these. Like, it was probably number 2 after Warrior before Brian's came out with this new Iconic X, and then True came out with the 590 just a year or two ago, and the Phenom came out, so some of these, they're coming up. They're getting better. If you guys disagree, too, in the chat, let me know, and I'll address some of the chat and stuff, so feel free to chat it up. We got SLR3, and let's add the 6.5 just because people are still buying it. It's a $143 glove, US retail. So that kind of stands out to people, but finger tears, break-in, closure, I'm sorry. I guess I said we weren't going to have an E, but we do. This is the E-Flex, though. I guess this isn't the Axis. The E-Flex is a little bit better. All right, so I don't know if the Axis is even available anymore, but let's put the... Nah. I second guess myself. I can't recommend it. And the CCM Axis 2, well, it'd be a 2.5. So let's get it right here. 6.5, 2.5. Those are not gloves that I can... They were actually like... They were all right. There was a time when they were there, but with the options we have now, they don't meet the bill. All right, and that last one for Junior is the SLR3, and this glove here is even worse than the new ones. At least they're getting better, but can't recommend this one either. Even though it's a clearance deal, it's not worth it. Spend the extra money and get a better glove. Picture is really small too, so that helps. Just trying to get this one just right. Yeah, that's tough. I'm gonna have to fix this later. There we go. All right. All right, so here's what we have for Junior. I'm gonna clean this up a little bit. I'll post it. It's actually pretty straightforward down the line. We got 2 or 3 in each box, so that's pretty cool. Would you guys agree with this? If you have any experience with Junior gloves, we'll move on to intermediate soon. As far as CT Hockey, thanks for the comment. You can try a 580. Reach out. DM me on Instagram or whatever. I'll send you a 580 to try. but I really like 590s as well. I've been torn. I've gone back and forth between the two. And we're going to get to it here. We're going to do an all-time custom, my favorite breaks, all that at the very end. So stay around for that. It's going to be awesome. Okay, we're going to go to intermediate soon. Let's do a recap. S tier, best gloves you can get right now. Warrior glove, starting out as a goalie, fantastic glove. I don't know a goalie that has gone this Warrior Junior and then regretted it later. Honestly, maybe eventually they start feeling some pucks through it, but it's going to be the exact same with every single one of these gloves. Okay, I've seen the internals of every single one of these gloves, except for the SV Pro. Okay, I will say, in the SV Pro, if you feel a stinger at a junior level, then I'll be surprised. But yeah, the glove with the most padding, SV Pro. If you're looking for... Here, I'll add this as a little bit of a note there. We're going to say okay quality for the F5. It's not great quality. Same thing with the Phenom. Better. Not quite there. Quality, it's really close though. The Net 03 is a larger glove. Good closure. But it feels a little weird, and it's different than other gloves, so it's kind of a personal preference. I don't know how to say that with one line, but I'm saying it now, so you got to tune in to watch and learn and get those notes. The GSX is a phenomenal glove. Highly recommend the GSX. I don't even really know what to say about it. It's just all these A gloves right here, they can break in really well. They're built really well. They last. They're more for kind of the goalies that have played junior for a while, needing like maybe their second junior glove. Unfortunately, that's kind of how it goes. Or you're on the line between junior and intermediate, which we'll see when we go to intermediate. These ones are probably going to fall higher. So let's go to the intermediate gloves. Fresh sheet. Let's go back to gloves. Intermediate. Catch gloves. Again, we're only doing stock gloves here, so I'm gonna skip over the custom options. We're gonna sort by newest arrivals. Look at this. Look at this. Custom right off the bat. 3 custom options for intermediates. That's awesome. First non-custom glove is the new 7X L95. This is a really cool glove, really fun. Let's get some cool colors in this ranking this time. Okay, so we have, let's see here. We have the True Glove, probably. This is a tough one. This is a good glove. I like it. I'm trying to think intermediate goalie if my kid or if I was playing again, like at that level, let's say age 11-ish. So what I don't like about this glove is the T. The intermediate's really tough because intermediate's probably the largest age gap. You know, like there's still goalies that use intermediate gloves that play really high level high school. I don't know. You could use an intermediate glove in college if you're talking like even like a pro intermediate. They're not that much smaller, so it's not really a big deal. If you can catch a glove, if you can catch a puck in a intermediate right in the pocket, dead on, then you're just a phenomenal reactive goaltender. So I don't know. This one's tough. I love the glove. Absolutely love the fact it's a 590 again. It's just a solid glove. I don't like how like the 7X, there is a little bit less quality. I've seen a little inconsistency, and the T's need a lot more work. I'm gonna drop it here for now. We can always move it later. So we're gonna drop it there for now. And this is going to be the L95, and it's going to be the L87. They're the exact same. Also, it's going to be the 7X3. and the 7X4. Again, all these gloves, the hazardous gloves, is just different graphics. Heck yeah, Levi, definitely tune into this again. Appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by for sure. I know it's later at night. I was gonna see if the viewership would be up or down. Just I had some time at the office, so why not? All right, let's go back here. Next custom or next non-custom option, we have the L87. So do you like this graphic better? Pretty sweet graphic, but I like the filled-in graphic better, honestly. It's cool though. I will say that the lacing you can pick, like the red glove has red stitching throughout. That's pretty cool. All right, we got the VX1 Intermediate. Now, this is better than Junior, but still, Vaughn just gets better as you get up to Senior. Same with, generally same with Brian's, except for that X model. So the VX1, it's not really a Pro Carbon glove. It's, I've had bad experience with these. Some have said it's better, but I'm not going to rank it D, but I'll give it C, but still, I just can't recommend this glove to many goalies. If it's right for you if you really like the 600 break, an older style glove feel, then it's right for you. But not a lot has changed. The technology is there, I guess, but not really like the design. So Vaughn VX1, I gotta put right here. Also, this would be the V. Well, maybe. I'm going to wait on that because it might be the one that doesn't have the huge palm. What I don't like about this glove that really restricts it is the palm. The popsicle stick break is huge. I don't understand it. So 1 in every 11 of these gloves closes. It's not a great percentage. All right. SV Pro, let's go. So this is the non-custom SV Pro. The fact that this is custom is phenomenal. So let's copy this, paste it in here. All right, 590 break glove, decently easy to break in. If I'm comparing this now to the True, these are both 590 gloves. This is why it's gonna make it a little bit tough. The Bauer has more quality than the True. It's a little bit stronger. I don't have to reinforce it as much. Yes, again, for sure. We're doing something else this time. We're just checking it out, and I got the chat fixed and everything else. So let's see here. I'm gonna probably put this one at B. Ooh, I want to put this in A, but then I'd have to move the True because they're so close. I mean, maybe they're that. Maybe it's just okay. If I had to choose, if I was gonna use in the intermediate, if I was going to use the True or the Bauer, I would pick the Bauer. So I'm going to put it in A. But you guys will see that when I get to Senior, like I'd probably pick a True over a Bauer in most cases. Not in the Shadow, but in most cases. The Shadow is just an awesome, unique glove in itself that you just can't beat. Intermediate SV Pro, awesome. I keep talking about it. I keep thinking about it. I gotta put it in A. Honestly, our best glove so far. SV90 is coming up here. We'll get there soon. I got one over here, intermediate, that I just cannot break in. Oh, look at that. That's what's next. Okay, so intermediate SV90. Now, offering a 580 break in intermediate. Absolutely wild, okay? CCM has this as well. Let's see here. This glove... So it's coming together. It's somewhere, but it's not quite there. I love that they offer it. I love that there's the ability to have this glove. First off, having a 580 at an intermediate level is tough because it takes a special skill, again, for goalies to catch in this pocket. Now, the CCM 580 is better. The new, if you call it, I guess it would be the eFlex 7.5 in intermediate. Maybe it's a 0.9. It's a little bit different. Like the pocket's more in a 600 spot. It's hard to explain. Honestly, it closes like a 580, but it's more of a 600 break glove. So it'll be a lot easier to find the pocket in that glove. This glove here, it's a very true to form 580. And I'm struggling to break this thing in. So I have to Ooh. Oh, we'll look at that M5 Pro for sure. This glove I'm gonna have to go C. I hate to do it, but with the True being in B, I gotta move the True up. I gotta move the True up. I have to. It's there. It's just right behind. It's a great glove. But if you get one of these, please send it to me. I'd like to make it even better for you. That's the only way I can say it. I wish there was like an A minus, but let's do it. Let's do it. A minus. I can't give it an A flat out, but I'll give it an A minus, move it up, just so that I can take this away from the Vaughn, because the VX1 is so much worse than the SV90. So, Bauer, SV90, right here. What happened to my formatting? What happened to my formatting? All right, we'll figure it out. Next up, we got to keep moving here. It's a lot of intermediate gloves. Optic X4. All right, graphic on point. Actually, I think I need to go into it. Yeah, it's gonna need a rebuild. I can just tell you that already. It's gonna need to be rebuilt. Let's do this so we can see the graphic. All right, now you can really see that graphic come to life. What a sick graphic. The graphic's gonna get it up one grade level just on itself. Okay, this glove is great. Not a lot of padding. Great closure. If these are up here with a single T. Ooh, but the SV90 has a double T. All right, or the SV Pro. My SV Pro might just be moving up. We'll find out. Brian's Optic X4. I could dig it. I could use it. Intermediate level. It depends upon where you're at again, though. Like if you're playing higher, ooh yeah. I'll move these around again afterwards. Like I can't make my decisions. I just can't do it. It's too tough. Reactor R5 is the same as an X5 Pro, but it's a cool graphic, so we'll take this. I like this black one a lot. We're gonna take this graphic for both. This is awesome. The retro graphic on an intermediate glove is insane. All right, the X5 Pro actually closes pretty well, and I've got them to break in pretty well, so we're gonna leave it here again. We'll rank these a little bit better as we move on. Yeah, send me a message with some photos, and I'll take a look at it for sure. Ooh. All right, intermediate SLR 4. These are not where they're going to be right now. Let's see. Oh, and tomorrow I plan to go. I should tell this. I guess I'll tell when more people are here. But I plan to go live tomorrow. Hopefully, if everything goes well and I'm able to buy some time, I'm gonna go live while I tear apart. I got a ton of gloves to tear apart, and we're gonna see what surprises lie inside. So if you guys want to see that, drop a W in the chat, and I'll try to go live tomorrow. Let's see here. Oh, this glove can break in, but I gotta put it down here. Gotta put it down here. Yeah, the info's on the website, but also if you just message me, all we need, we cover shipping both ways. All we need is your address, and we can get you a shipping label, and we'll get it started. We make it as easy as possible. All right, SLR4 is down here, but now, because that's down here, I gotta move down the VX1. When this first came out, I did not like it. And when you first get this Vaughn SLR4, you will not like it. It's not the best glove. Closure-wise. Quality, again, they nail it. All right, 7X4 we have. F9 we don't, but this is going to be less common as we go. It's still available, so we got to add it. Let's see here. F5 is going to go here with this, especially for intermediate, or F9, I guess. We'll put it. I cannot, I don't know. Finger tears, quality is not great. Closure is decent. Pocket lacing is really, really stiff. Oh, actually, this one has a little bit softer lacing on it, but still, it just doesn't seem big enough to me. It's tough. I would float these. There's a lot of things. If you get one of these or you have one of these that's stubborn, send it in, please. I'd love to work on it. Next up, we have the Warrior. Oh, no, we got MV. Oh, yeah, I love this glove. So the Supreme line right here with the Hyperlight 2 graphic. All right, so this is going to be like the GSX. This is actually better than the X5. I'm going to drop it here for now, but we're going to be moving these around, and then I will type when they finally go in. I'm just going to put them here for placeholders. But MV Pro is nice. I guess that's one word. Oh, you can submit a code online and send some pictures, but it'd be so much better if you just send photos through Instagram DMs, or Facebook, and I'd be able to see those pretty quick. All right, Warrior RG7. All right, so a lot of people dog on Warrior here, and they think, oh no. I gotta reload my page real quick. Hang on. Hopefully everything stays. My image, it's not working. All right, we'll try this here. All right, we got it. Shoot. Okay, so the Warrior actually has a lot of padding. It's got a lot to offer. It's a fantastic glove. Single T, double T is awesome. Be like the 7.1. Let's see. I gotta think for a second. This glove's gonna be wherever this other glove is, but I highly recommend this glove. Breaks in so nice. I could use it, and great padding. All the rumors, Warrior has totally stepped up their game. People just, I don't think they're willing to give it a try anymore, I swear. For the Iconic, let's take the DX2. Let's take the orange one too. I like this graphic. Let's copy this. So this is the Iconic X, double T, intermediate goalie. Starting out, this is gonna be good. Let's go. DX2, and then we're gonna also add the Warrior RG7. I just got to get all these in, and then we will move them around because the Iconic X, same glove. Net 03, I don't really know. I don't really know if we should add it or not. Intermediate's not as good, so we'll throw it in here just to have it in. Just say we did. All right, we're gonna put this one down here. Honestly, it's just a weird feel. It's got a little bit wonky. Closure's not amazing. It's for some people, but awesome. I think I just got it. I heard that go off. Oh, now this is the net. Okay, I don't know what I'm on the sub for. Just don't know a lot about these gloves, I guess. Maybe that's just from my time. Okay, $219 retail though. That's pretty good. So then we have the V10. Yeah, that's the same as the VX1. I'm just gonna leave that with the VX1. 7X3 is the same. We got another page on this one. We got the GSX Intermediate. I'm gonna leave the MV Pro. The GSX 2023 is not as good. I guess we have to put it in if it's not the same. Yeah. So for the MV Pro, I'm going to take this, and it's gonna also be M5 Pro. So now you're gonna be wondering, why. Oh, I was down. Okay, get this up here for you. I just made this M5 Pro, and then this here, the GSX. We're gonna drop the GSX down here. Looks like I gotta fix these cells now that there we go. Okay, we're gonna drop the GSX down here. I don't know. We'll do a recap on this. Intermediate's tough. This is different than I thought it was going to be in my head, so it's actually making it a little bit tough. 6.9, E-Flex. And we have the Axis on this one, too. We're going to do both of these at the same time. We're going to skip over. So we'll drop this in, and then I'm going to go back and grab the Axis. And we're going to skip over the X5 Pro for right now. We'll get to it. Actually, I'm just going to drop them all in here. We're just going to drop them. We got 4 left. We're going to drop these things. Last one is M5 Pro. We already put that. We already added that. So we're using the MV graphic. Same glove, in my opinion. There might be, I haven't looked at them side by side, I guess, but that's what I think. The M5 is such a good glove for intermediate. Okay, E-Flex 6. Axis 2. All right. Lacing, stiff, ridiculous, and E-Flex has finger loops, so we give it a little bit higher, plus it's a little bit better with the 581, but not great. So, and this is the 6.9, which is the intermediate version. Axis 2.9. All right, and then we got the X5 Pro. Well, that's the same. Yeah, we've already done this one. This is the exact same as. Yeah, remember we're gonna delete that. It's just gonna be with this. So we already got it. But I'm gonna also add the R5 Pro. Same glove, different graphic. Okay, now let's move these around. We got every glove, intermediate. Let's figure out where we're gonna put these officially. These are close, but not exactly where they're going to be. So, oh, and we got one more to add. I got to add this one because Goalie Monkey doesn't offer this yet. I've been trying to get them to figure this out. Anyway, if you go to Pure Hockey, you can get, I'm pretty sure that if you go to Pure Hockey, you can get a E-Flex 7 stock intermediate. And I've seen a couple of them. And I like them. So, but it's a 7.9. So let's take I don't think you can get the total custom E-Flex 7, which is a fantastic. I ordered one of these. I'm waiting for it to come in. So CCM, get this thing done so I can review it. Oh man, I'm going to take the original photo. And that should work. Sweet, we got it. Okay. This is just going to be the placeholder for the stock E-Flex 7. I think it's only available on Pure. I don't really know where else you can get it. Maybe Sports, etc. Rich might have some. I don't know. Some of the local small shops might have them. But I got to add this one because CCM went from E to S. So that is probably the first time in history we skipped that many tiers. This thing got a huge buff, as some might say. CCM E-Flex 7.9, and this is stock. Stock. So this is also a glove you can customize. Same with the SV Pro. You can customize it. That's pretty cool for an intermediate glove. All right. Let's move some of these around. I don't know if you guys think anything with these, but this has kind of been tricking me. This is tough. So I don't think I have enough tiers for these. I'm gonna start ranking minuses and pluses seriously. All right, I'm gonna mark the E-Flex 7 as probably right now my favorite intermediate glove. To get used to a 580, it's kind of cool. A lot of goalies are gonna love it. There's a lot of buzz around it. It closes awesome. It's got sufficient padding. T is a little weak. Some areas could be beefed. Backhand is really weak. Strapping, comfort inside, amazing. But wherever this goes, the SV Pro has to go. So that's actually why this is gonna be tough. I'm going to take off the A- and the True. I'm just going to move the SV Pro up. We're going to leave the Warrior here. I'm kind of ranking them where So, guys, I'm kind of ranking these where I think they lie on my, like, all-time favorite list. That's why it's going to take a little bit longer. But for intermediate gloves right now, all-time favorite list. And some of these up here are going to be, like, if you send them in, they're going to be either very minimal services or... like, depending upon your level of strength as a goalie, you might just get these gloves and absolutely love them out of the box. So we're gonna drop those 3 there. I'll fix some of this later on. This Iconic X DX2 from Junior, I don't know. I probably gonna move this down actually, just because I have seen a lot of these quality-wise. I've seen a lot of finger tears. I've seen a lot of issues with them. So I'm gonna move this one down officially. The MV Pro, just like the M5, is also a great Bauer option if you're looking for a 600 break and not the 590. But they are really tough right away out of the box to break in. They can be difficult, so we're going to leave it here. We're going to leave the True, all the 7X Trues are going to be left right here. But again, fantastic glove, just not quite where I'd want them strength-wise. Not at the class of these, where the T's are and things. This is a single T version, the Optic X4. It's a great glove, but being a single T and the fact that I see a lot of pop-outs with these for intermediate level goalies, I'm actually going to bump this down. And then we're leaving the X5 here. The X5 is a great glove, but it's not as good as the SV. The SV has stitching in the palm, and it keeps it together. The X5, I will tell you guys, this glove... they have a lot of bulges in the palm. I've went over it years ago. They're hard to break in to get past that bulge. Bauer has fixed that issue. I'm super happy and proud to say Bauer has dialed it in. So we got that set up. Did you have a GSX? That's hilarious. That's awesome. I'm going to move these texts around now. I do like this GSX, but it doesn't have as much padding in it. The 2023 model isn't as good as the MV or M5 Pro, so that's why that's up here. This is going to stay down here. You guys are getting my raw thought process here, so this is great. And you're going to see my OCD come out too in these sizes of photos. They got to be perfect. SV90 and then this glove are all going to be ranked here. All right, I'm going to fix these before I lose some people on the text. E-Flex 7.9 stock. Let's do that. Warrior RG7. Let's do that. Iconic X is going down here. And SV Pro is going to come up. I like that. These are my 3 highly recommended gloves right here. I'll fix the text later on and we'll add some notes and I'll post it on social for you guys to see. So, all right, let's do that. Let's, yeah, the Junior GSX is phenomenal. That's why it was up. If you guys want to see the Junior, we already went over it. I can show you guys a sneak peek of it. If you let me know in the chat, I'll let you know. But if you want to see the Junior, I'm going to be posting these charts on social as soon as I can edit this video and get to these. GSX is in here. And then, okay, so we got MV Pro, we got True, I gotta get the X5 up. And Iconic. All right, and then we have SV90 GSX, Optic X4, great. Then the F9 SLR4, yeah, they're about the same. SLR4 is worse closure, but quality's there. You can get this thing to close well. So here, these are not a great comparison. For the C tier, CCM F9 closes great, not high quality. Vaughn SLR4, closes terrible, high quality. Take your pick. Vaughn VX1 doesn't close, huge popsicle stick break. Brian's Net 03 really wonky. CCM eFlex 6.9 gets to close eventually, has 2 finger loops, but I've seen so many finger tears I can't even explain to you. Same thing with the CCM Axis, and it's just on clearance, not worth it. Don't buy it. Get the 7 instead, pay the extra money, and love it. All right, intermediate is done. Okay, we're going on to senior. This is gonna be fun. Senior's gonna be tough. Whew. Clean slate. Senior gloves. I might have to refresh this to get gloves to pop in. All right, senior gloves. Let's do it. Gloves, senior. Now again, this is stock. We're gonna do the next one. We're gonna do all-time favorites. So this can be tough. We're gonna have to do just stock. We're gonna go into newest arrivals. First glove out here is the new True line. This is just on Goalie Monkey. Again, these are the retro graphics. Awesome. If you want a retro setup, you can get the whole setup on Goalie Monkey. Check out our referral link in the description. If you're buying any gear, please help support us, small business. It goes a long way. Is in the description. I have our link. If you buy anything on Goalie Monkey on our link, our referral link, we get kickback, and it really helps to do more stuff like this and to help out the goalie community. SV Pro custom. First non-custom. Again, this 7X. We're going to skip over these two because they're the same thing. Or should I put one of these in for the graphic? I'll use the graphic of this, but it's going to be, again, all these trues. They're the exact same. Now we got a double T with, let's see here. There might actually be one difference in this. Nope, double T. There is no single offset stock. Okay, interesting. I guess I didn't put 2 and 2 together before. Let me look at intermediate real quick. Single offset. Okay, hang on. We might have an issue here. We're gonna go back to intermediate real quick. Single offset. Well, you learn something new every day. Single offset. Okay. Question for True, I guess. You got all these graphics. You got all these gloves that are the exact same, different graphics. Why? Why not make one of them a double T? Intermediate double T. I guess, oh man, I can't believe I never noticed that. All right, so True 7X, Junior and Intermediate, they're all single Ts. Senior, they're all double Ts. You can't even get a single offset. Wow. Okay. Learn something new every day. You guys just witnessed my mind blown again on that. Like, it's like the Brian's eyes all over again. Just, I learned something new every single day. All right, we got to go back to newest arrivals. Okay, double T. Let's take this graphic. Actually, I'll pop in here so I can take the bigger photo. Oh, and we need to delete this and go back to senior. All right, my mind was blown there for a second. I had to come back. Yeah, Nash. Oh man, I don't know. I don't like that. I wish there was a double T. Honestly, I'd probably have to put it in S if there was a double T. All right, now we're in senior, so we're talking. We need padding. Okay, depending upon what level you play. Are you playing senior? You know, so I'm gonna say that this ranking list right here is for high level shots. Senior, let's say high school. If you're going anywhere else, you're probably gonna be getting custom. Maybe if you're playing like tier 3 juniors, but let's just say high school tier 3 juniors. Let's just go with that. So this glove here, the 7X, doesn't have a lot of padding in it. So we have to, obviously the Pro True is going to be higher. For now, this senior is going to be tough. This is a great glove. Not very strong. True 7X everything. This is 7X everything. 7X L95, 7X L87, 7X4, 7X3. They're all going to be here for now. We're going to move these around eventually. Get to Goalie Monkey, grab the Heritage Edition while it lasts. All right, those are the same. Next up, we have a Flylight stock. Let's grab that one here. Okay. Flylight padding is absolutely incredible. Incredible, you guys. Closure, I mean, the padding is amazing. Closure is tough. It's a 590. I'm putting in A. Second level, you're talking like, are you talking like retail level, like step down from pro, or are you talking like intermediate as a second level Nash? So I can definitely let you know. We just went over intermediates. Shoot, I don't even have to explain it to you. Actually, Bauer has the most padding right now. Every Bauer glove right now, most padding. They win the award if there's an award. Okay, shoot, did it reset? Nope, newest arrivals. Oh, this custom came in late. PX5. All right, this is the PX5, but if you look at this, you guys, you got to look at the photos, okay? You got, on a True Glove, you got to look at the photos. Ooh, the photos aren't really telling us much here. Let's zoom in. All right, you see, you got to really look at these photos when you're looking at True Gloves, okay? A couple years ago, they had the 9X. The 9X4 was designed by Lefebvre. This glove here is crafted. The PX5, every one of these is built in Canada. You want it to say crafted. If you want the best, highest quality glove, S tier, it has to be crafted. This one here is. So we're not going to copy that image. Whoops. We are going to drop this one in. This is my all-time favorite 590. You can't beat it, okay? Great padding, sufficient, but also still awesome closure. Comes game ready. The Bauer SV Pro would be up there. It's got more padding, but it'd be up there if it closed better out of the box. It takes a lot of work to close, but it's a phenomenal glove, okay? But I'm going to leave this one up here because it's so good. Bauer SV Pro, probably better than Flylight. Bauer SV Pro is amazing. Little less padding, but amazing glove. Still, I would say pro-level glove. Super solid. Great pickup there. We just did the PX5. Now let's look at the Vaughn BX1. It's going to be higher. Now that we got the senior, it's going to be higher, but still not much. Maybe C. Again, I do not like this palm. I just do not like the palm in the VX1. We got some haters online because of this. But this is also, I think, just the regular VX1. And this is the Pro, not the Pro Carbon. So maybe Pro Carbon would be in B. I don't know. This is D. This is not with the True. Pro Carbon would be higher. Okay, this is going to be in 2 gloves, and I'm going to have to take a different graphic for the next one. Vaughn VX1 Pro. And then these are pretty self-explanatory. This is Bauer Flylight stock. This is True PX5 590 stock. And this is built in Canada. Yeah, the SV Pro is nice. The pads have a little bit different strapping. I really like the Flylight pads. The gloves are wonderful, though. I didn't get a good look at the pads. I was too busy talking to Dudo when I was there. I missed out. I gotta look at some more gear next time I'm able to. Okay, we have the 7.5, 7.9, 7. I cannot rate the 7.5. Okay, I do not have one. I don't know if it's speed scan. I don't know on this glove. The 7.5, I cannot tell you guys. I can, however, rate the 7.9 and the 7. So let's do that. I got a custom 7.9. And I have seen stock ones. Oh, shoot. Because I set some of that stuff up, I gotta reload my page real quick. Let's copy this. All right. 7.9, stock 580, you guys. Stock 580. So this glove doesn't have D3O. I do believe it doesn't have D3O. It's E-Flex. I should have broke these up. I'm already starting to kind of lose my mind here, so this is going to be tough towards the end. True and Vaughn have the best strapping system in my opinion. True has awesome strapping. Vaughn does have decent strapping, but the outside strapping is awful. The inside strapping's great. Outside strapping, the cuff, the whole cuff is just, no, don't even mess with the Vaughn cuffs. That needs a huge rework. Okay, E-Flex 7 Senior. Now, I don't know if this is really like the Pro. It should be. And you can get this stock, which is really cool. All white. This is going to be one tier higher, just with the padding level. It is a better glove. I do have one, and I do think it has D3O in the palm, actually. But it's not like the extra D3O like CCM used to do, so the palms broke in some weird way, and the pinky got stuck. It is a lot better. We're going to say Pro, because I want it to be the Pro, okay? But again, we're going to go over custom here real soon. SV Pro Senior Glove. All right. See, now this is where it's tough. I might even put this... I might even put this with the Flylight, but because I did this with the E-Flex, I'm going to do the same thing, okay? It definitely isn't the same glove, but it depends upon what level you're playing. If you're playing Bantams and you want a really good 590, get a custom SV Pro, okay? The only reason... Oh my, I cannot type now. The only reason why the 7.9 and the SV Pro are in B is because they are lower retail models, you guys. That's the only reason. We're going for a high school juniors goalie here. Stock gloves, what would I use? So far, I can only recommend the PX5 at the highest level. Yeah, that's fine if you like the 7X3. It is a good glove. You can always rework the T. I can always help you out with that. That's not an issue at all. We can sew more stuff into the T. No problems. Okay, we have next page. Thank you to the 6 people that have been hanging around. It's awesome. If you want to see something special, let me know. We can do whatever. I like chatting with you guys. Tomorrow, hopefully, I'll go live again, and if not, it'll be next week. But I got a lot of gloves to take apart and mess with. SV90. All right, so this is not the Hyperlight 2 Vapor 90, but this is an awesome glove. Better than the intermediate version. I can say that. So we're going to put that right here. And then I'm going to also add the lower retail model, because that's why it's in B. All right. So you can even see the shape of it when it's right next to this other glove here, the 590, 580. You can see how, you know, it's more elongated, more for saves up here. It's harder to make saves down low. Iconic X with blue lacing. I think I remember that one. That was a beautiful glove. Yeah, it's cool. Have you tried it? Is it butter? Should be just like super butter. Okay, let's see here. Flylight. Oh, what the heck? I must have grabbed the custom before, but we got the Flylight already. Flylight Vapor 90. Let's grab that one. The Vapor 90 now, it almost covers the puck. Okay, it's close. This one here, if I'm comparing it to the E-Flex 7 Pro, honestly, it's really close. I would probably use it. Well, we're going to get to that. Again, greatest all-time gloves. We're going to get to that, so I'll save it. But I got a lot of thoughts when it comes to these here. Ooh, no, it's the, it's the Vapor 90, but the Flylight version, because the original Vapor 90 is different, okay? It's a lot different. It doesn't have the offset T in the back. That's really cool. Thanks for sharing that. That's awesome. That's cool. Optic 4. Hopefully there's a stock option. Okay, Optic X4. We're not going to put this one up now. We're not going to grab it. This Okay, if you're just starting out, you're playing low level C men's league or something like that, fantastic. Grab this glove. You're starting out in the game. This is a beginner's glove. Close is awesome, but padding is just not there. Again, we're ranking this for best gloves in the house right now, high school juniors. So we're going to leave this one out back here. But it's not a terrible glove by any means. Why is there a blocker inside the gloves? Hey, Goalie Monkey, you got a blocker in your gloves. You got the Optic X4 blocker in glove listings. Just so you know, found that one for you. You're welcome. I want a tip for that. All right, Vaughn VX1 Pro Carbon Senior Glove. We did that already. I must have grabbed the, yeah. Well, maybe we did the V10. I'll look. Optic 4. We got to grab the Optic 4. I'm losing my mind here. I don't know if I'm going to make it to the end. My mind's already kind of blown with that whole True T thing. Oh, and now I got this coming in. Reload. Oh, shoot. All right, it's saved now. I can do it. Thank you. I needed that. Okay. Optic 4 Pro. This thing does not close. Single T. Messed up. Gosh, just because the closure's not there, I gotta put this down. I'm sorry. If you guys are ordering custom sets or whatever, but not my favorite glove. After I worked it in, oh man, I love this glove. I really like it after I worked it in. If you try ours and you demo it, it's like you want to try to buy one, it's not going to be the same as what you get. You're going to want to send it in. That's the tough thing. That's the really tough thing with the demo program. That glove is so much better than stock. But I also put like 12 plus hours into it, so that's not great. Clearance glove here, the V10. That's cool for that price. I have one of these. I have one of these next to me. I'm struggling with one of these. Where is it? I wanted to see this. One sec. All right, I haven't showcased the glove yet, but I gotta show you guys this thing. So this is it right here. Look at that, awesome like angle, just perfect angle. This is way too much time. This is a fast line order, and I'm sorry, this glove took forever. Are you asking where it is? That's why we say 2 to 5 just to break it in, because it's tough. Honestly, it's tough. This glove here now, though, it's good. Okay, but it took a long time to get to this level. A lot of massaging, a lot of work. So I can't rank this glove super high, but I do love the graphic, the feeling of it, the fact that it's a V10. Let's grab this for the V10 graphic. V10 graphic. Ooh, man, this is going to be right down here with the VX1. If that's down here, though, this might be, is this Pro? Pro Carbon. That glove was Pro. This one might not be. This one might not be, but I think it might be. I don't know. I gotta put this here. Pro Carbon, you guys. Pro would be lower. Okay, V10. I'm gonna just put down here the standard V10, and then here I'll put VX1, so we don't have to worry about it, because I actually didn't grab the Pro Carbon. Now I know why. I know why that was popping up. So if we go back, I lost my mind for a minute. I'm back on the rails now. I'm back on track. But this is the VX1 Pro Carbon. But it's an all-white graphic, so you're not going to be able to see it, so we're just taking this one instead. And we're leaving the VX1. All right, CCM XF, custom. Hopefully we'll get the non-custom version, otherwise I might have to come back. SLR4, oh, the 70. All right, now we're getting into some specifics, but this is stock. It's available stock, so we got to add it. Okay, 70-degree Vaughn. This is one of my favorite 590s. Great quality. Closes awesome after some work. It's so much better. But I'm going to put this one up here. Vaughn's actually moving up for the seniors. But this is the 70-degree. Okay, this is the 70-degree. The 60-degree, it's the same glove. A little bit different lacing. All right, yeah, for sure. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you later for sure. No worries. You can come back and watch this anytime. Shadow. These are all custom. SLR4 Pro Carbon. Oh, shoot. This is the Pro. Yeah, Pro Carbon 70. This is going to be the 60. All right, let's put this in the same place. I'm just going to change this from the 70-degree, but we're going to talk about specifics. We're going to talk about specifics after this. Same glove, you guys. If you want to change a 60 to a 70 or a 70 to a 60, let me know. I can switch that out for you. Except for this is the single T, and this is... Oh, this is also a single T. What the heck? I like the double T better. If you're getting custom, order the double T. That's just me, though. R5 Pro, I guess we have to add it, right? It's X5 Pro, R5 Pro. We have to add it, but this one is just not a high-level glove. So, great graphic. This is awesome. But if you guys know, if you go to DigiPrint order custom for Bauer, you can get this graphic. Just stock, you can order it, and it's all set. There's a lower retail glove, so it's tough to say like a high school goalie should use this glove. But it also is a great glove. It closes really well. I'm going to move this. That's a Pro Carbon Vaughn? I don't know if I can put this next to the Pro Carbon Vaughn. But so anyone could use this glove and just love it. But that's too close to the SV90. We're going to go down here. So I'll explain why this is down here. Because it's a fantastic glove. It's just the padding level. I'm going to put that in the notes before I post this on. The 70-degree is not a 580, all right? I'm going to do a video on that as well. But I'm going to debunk that theory. That's what they say. They want it to be like that. Same with the Eclipse. Thumb inside, fingers over closure. I could go on all day. And it's not. It's just not. I need to get two of these and take them apart. Also, I need a Vaughn SLR4, and I need like a Pro, and I need a Pro Carbon. I'm going to take them apart side by side and show you guys. Not much difference. It'll blow your mind. That's another thing I really want to do. Okay, 4 Pro, not Pro Carbon, is going to be way down. Actually, it'd just be a don't buy. Just don't. Yeah. Vaughn SLR4 Pro. Don't buy it. Just get the Pro Carbon. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. You'll know because it has a little thing on the palm. A little read on the palm. So let's talk about this for a second. I got to go back to, I think, the previous page. Wow, there's a lot of senior options. It's going to take a little bit. Okay, let's go back to the Pro Carbon. Take this one. So you have this shock shield stitching here. This is just the extra padding that's inside the Pro Carbon. You want to see that. It's an awesome way to mark it out. Okay, I wish I could, I should enlarge 2 photos side by side for you guys on stream. I don't know if I can do that on stream, but I might show you guys this later. Let's look at this one. Take a good look, okay? Oh, I got the perfect idea. Okay, I want to post tomorrow. Picture side by side. Spot the differences. And you can tell me. I'll let you guys be the judges. But here is the 60. And here's the 70. I've done the math, guys. I've counted the number of holes in the tee. The tee itself. There's one, maybe two very, very subtle differences here. And that's it. So I'm going to let you guys spot the differences. Yeah. All right, there's one difference. There's one thing different on this glove. That's it. Interesting. Yeah, it's really not. It's a 590 that closes a little bit more on the thumb side, but still the 60 is better than the 70. I'll sell it early. The 60 is better than the 70. Just get the 60 if you go custom, and you're gonna love it. All right, let's keep moving on. 9x4. Here you go. This is what I was saying earlier about this. If you read the description, let's go in here just to. We're doing a little shopping stuff now. So, okay, this is an older glove, so obviously I get it. I'm gonna have to. I gotta get the words out of here as I can't focus. Okay, let's see. We have the double T with the Sure Grip. Everything about this glove is pretty much the exact same as the previous or the newest models. This glove here, it says that it's Pro. Okay, so like it says this is the Pro glove. It is. It's pretty much the exact same as a PX4. The only thing is when you zoom in, it's designed. Okay, so it's designed by Lefebvre. This is built overseas. That's where you just got to look at the text, kind of see what you get. That's why there's a little bit difference in it. Quality's not quite there lacing-wise. You might want to get it restrung. Also, it's not a Pro. Okay, it is the same price, but it's not. It was the exact same price as the actual like crafted in Canada gloves, but it's just not the same glove. The 7X is the exact same as the new 7X L87, L95 version, so we'll leave that. Here's the stock XF. We got to add that. All right, I'm going to just drop some of these gloves into our sheet real quick, because then we'll rank them later. Got two in here. We're going to add... We'll add the other ones later. Okay. We have got these two CCMs. All right. So we've got the XF. And we have got the F9. Obviously, lower retail is going to be worse. As far as the F9 goes, it is still a pretty good glove. But quality's not there. So I'm going to put this back down here as just a, again, don't buy. Just get the higher version. If you're really going to do this CCM thing, get an eFlex 7. But if you're going to stick with the Axis, then... I don't know what happened there, but I just merged a bunch of cells. Okay. I can fix that later. We're going to put that here, and then I will, just so I don't forget, these are, we have the XF, and then we have the CCM F9. I don't know if there is an F5 Senior. There is. That I don't even know if we're going to list that. We have to stop at a certain point. We're getting into gloves that are going to be out here soon. We have to add this glove, and we have to add the Shadow. I'm going to do that real quick. The Shadow has to be in here. Yeah, you're right, TJ. Literally all it is, the T's moved over one bit on the back side. The offset on the back. It's not even offset on the front. And you'll be surprised. Maybe you won't be surprised. I'm doing a project right now on an Eclipse, turning it into a 590, and it's so much better. It is so much better than anything else. I want to grab that, but so happy that I got this project. So cool. All right, Bauer Shadow is going up here. I love this glove. You get a custom Shadow, you will not. Best 600 there is. Best 600 braid glove. This is the best 590 glove. That's awesome. Okay. The older style Vapor 90 is going to be a B glove. It closes better, just less padding, but let's say 2024 model will do, but it doesn't cover the puck as well, but it still is just an awesome glove. But they fixed the tee, they made it a little bit bigger. They did a lot of improvements on it, more padding. So the new version has to be ahead of the older version for sure. Got some of the Bowers in here. We're gonna skip the MV. It's a lower retail model. I think we'd have to break this up into a Pro and a lower retail model. That's what I'm gonna have to do. I'll do that for you guys for the post. But right now we're just gonna stick to the Pros to keep for the sake of the live. Iconic X lower retail model. R7. Okay, we got an RTL. Let's add these real quick. Copy, paste, grab the 7.1. Copy, paste. Okay, again, lower retail model we're not going to worry about. So we're only doing the RTLs. But I will say lower retail models are pretty good. Too much blocker versus pocket on the original Vapor 90. Yeah. It wasn't really a 580, was it? It really was. Like it was closure-wise, but it just, I tried using it, and the same practice I used my true 580, and I couldn't catch anything. Everything went off the cuff. I couldn't catch anything with it. Like you have to do a pregame warm-up specifically with the Vapor 90 2024 model to get pucks in the pocket. I think the newer one is better. Okay, we have the 7.1 RTL. I'm putting this glove up here. It is a pro level glove. It is very sufficiently padded. All the theories, what people think, it deserves to be... Oh, wait. It deserves to be up here with... Well, no, the E-Flex 7's here. All right, I'm putting it in A. Best 600 is going to go up there. This is the second best 600. Single T version is going to be one rank lower. I'll type those in later. We're going to keep going on here. All right, 7 Pro, that's a lower retail model. Eclipse, we got to grab the Eclipse. All right, the Eclipse does not seal, the stock Eclipse. If you're going to get an Eclipse, order a custom double T Eclipse with no BOA. Just get original straps, trust me. So much better. Okay, here we go. Single T Eclipse stock. Not a 580. It does feel better. It's better than the 70 degree Vaughn. Where do I have the SLR 470 Pro Carbon? Oh, no. Oh, that's... Well, I mean... Quality's there. Quality's there. Padding's not quite there. All right, I'm gonna... I got beef with the Eclipse. I got some beef with the Eclipse. I'm gonna put it down here. Custom, I love it. Stock, not so much. Okay, lower retail. PX3, phenomenal glove. Still $649. And again, now look at this. This kind of blew my mind. If you look at the ones you get off Goalie Monkey, see if we can look at photos here. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes they hide it perfectly. Dang it. But let's see. The white one might have photos. No, I can't see it. But at some point, some of these True Gloves were not built in Canada. So just heads up, you want to look for crafted. GSX 2023 Senior Glove. If you're starting out in the position, awesome find. Get a full GSX set. You'll never look back. You will love the position. E-Flex 6, we already got. I think we grabbed the... Oh, no, that was maybe for intermediate. Oh, I can't do these again. We got the Axis gloves. I can't do these again. Just... Okay, the E-Flex 6, I mean, it's pro level, so we got to do it. It's on clearance right now. It's not worth $468, but let's drop it in here at D. Not a terrible glove. Closes after a while. Pretty decent, but it's not going to last you. Then we've got 6.9, even worse. You'll get a finger tear. X5 Pro is a great glove. Hyperlight 2 we should add just because you can still order it. But again, now that the Flylight, actually no, now that the Flylight's out, I don't think you can. But we're just gonna, yeah, we're gonna leave that. The Flylight is definitely better than the Hyperlight 2, so just upgrade. And then all these are just older models. The Axis, I guess, since there's the XF. We can skip Axis because they have the XF, and this is a E class, E tier. Now we're kind of just down into the last options available. Oh yeah, it's out of stock. Shoot. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the sub, Jeremy. Appreciate you. That's awesome. All right. We're gonna leave it at that. We're gonna all-time favorites. Let's clean this up a little bit. Let's take a look, see what we can clean up, and get some notes going. Since I figured I was gonna do this anyway. I was gonna spend my time on it. Might as well do it with you guys hanging out. Best 590, best 600, best 580 is a custom true. Best stock 580. Let's just say that for the eFlex 7. But I don't know if I could say S tier for that glove. Awesome. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's awesome. I'm glad that we can help out the goalie community in any way possible. The Shadow is top tier. Shadow's a top tier glove. Best 600 there is. So cozy. Even better now. They updated it. Even better now. I just got a Shadow in. Yesterday. Best feeling Shadow I've ever had in my life. Single T Shadow, okay? It needs to be broken in. I haven't touched it yet, but I gotta show you guys this. Okay, not broken in. Not broken in, okay? Out of the box, straight clean. DigiPrint, you can get this custom. You could just go to a Bauer DigiPrint and you can get the reactor graphic. So cool. Anyway, this glove here, the goalie originally wanted a double T. Didn't like the single T. I'm telling you, this single T is awesome. Just slaps. This is a different T than like Allmark uses and a couple other goalies that have the Bauer Elite. But this glove is awesome. Huge glove. It's awesome 600 closure. Now, it's not broken in, but it still seals. I can close this. Like, I could use this glove, but for a goalie, I can't remember how old this goalie is, but obviously we're going to get this thing butter. But this is updated, and the single T, it just feels so good on the inside. I can't tell you how comfortable this glove is. So cozy. Just leave that one there for now, and I'll give you a sneak peek of what's going to happen tomorrow. I got to show you this. Okay, so someone on Instagram reached out and said, hey, I got this Porter 580. I wanted it so bad. It's a Cody Porter. It's like, these are the best 580s. They're special, trust me. But this is a practice glove. I'm going to make it into a game-ready glove. But I got to show you this, this cuff. I'll show you tomorrow, but it's totally, every single piece in here is shattered. This whole thing is destroyed. We're going to take it apart on the stream, and like, we're going to take this apart live and see what's inside. It's going to be a present. Anyway, we will probably end up doing that tomorrow because it's getting a little late. Okay, back to our chart. Got a little break now, so I'm feeling better. We got PX5, we got Shadow. Those are staying. Best 580, best 600. Then we got Flylight, second best 590, so close. Maybe the Vaughn is right up there with that 590, but again, it's a tough one. So, Flylight, what do I say about it? Most padded glove. Awesome 590. eFlex 7 Pro, just not quite S, but it's the best 580 stock. I'll go through and clean this up, post it. Bauer Flylight 90, improved, covers the puck better. SLR 4, Pro Carbon. Pro Carbon, has to be Pro Carbon. And then we have the Warrior RTL 7.1. No removable palm, okay? So if you're getting this, you can't remove the palm, but the double T makes it worth it. Closes like a dream. Very well padded. Awesome glove. Next one, we got the 7.9. These are all lower retail models. I shouldn't even put them in here, so I'm going to clean this up. We're going to have a senior lower retail and a senior pro. I'm just going to have to copy this and make a new one. So before I post it on social, I'm going to do that. So we're going to leave it right here. We're going to leave it right here. You guys can get a sneak peek of what's going to happen, but I will redo this, post a video I'll post on Instagram. Okay, greatest gloves of all time with spec sheets. I'm going to try to get these, my favorites. I want you to tell me your favorite gloves because I want to put that in as well. But we're going to go custom now. Let's go. I think you can just go custom. Yeah, okay. Custom catch gloves. We're going to sort by most popular or like best selling. Ooh, interesting. Okay. So now we're thinking like college pro. This custom gloves. These are awesome gloves. Best selling. Apparently the VX1 custom. Let's check out the customizer. Maybe I get one of these gloves right now. Okay, I really love that they have this green weave. All right, I'm not gonna lie. I want to make a nasty glove, just green with some purple, maybe this like bright yellow. Like this could be a nasty glove, not gonna lie. Just throw in some crazy, bizarre colors and put it up on the wall. I don't know. I'm wondering if that one is maybe, oh yeah, the black's in there. We could make something sweet. Anyway, Vaughn has some really cool colors. So does Brian's, but Vaughn has insane colors. Okay, I do have an extra pro. Interesting. So if you're getting the VX1, I just go game ready, and then for practice, I could say you get a practice glove, but I would not really get the extra pro because the palm bunches up. I've seen a couple of them. I would do for this glove a double T. The single T is just the double T is so nice. The single T is it's so thin. It's just tough. And then see what they have. They have some options. Pro logos, stock logos. That's kind of cool. Okay. Well, stiffness of the T. That's cool. All right. So you can get a reinforced left side, right side, or both. That is cool. That's not offering a lot. So as far as custom for Vaughn, that's great. I don't know if I can take the Vaughn to one of my favorites though. Let's look at, so as far as true, I'm going to do a video 580 versus 590 versus 600. They're all fantastic. They are all fantastic. My favorite all-time glove has to be our true 580 with intermediate palms. Such a good glove. Honestly, such a solid glove. The intermediate palm makes it. The original senior palm is just too big. But the quality and the build you get out of true, you cannot beat. So we're going to have to put the true glove in here somewhere eventually. The SLR4 Pro Carbon, definitely better than, in my opinion, the VX1. But the VX1 Pro Carbon Senior, closure-wise, just not great. This really isn't. If you like a 600 and you have to stick with Vaughn, then you got to do it. But I would still say get used to the SLR4. 60 degree. Best Vaughn is the 60 degree SLR4. But the 70 is still nice. I got one. I got a really nice one over here. Different graphics. Okay, the eFlex 7, my thoughts. I'm going to kind of give my thoughts on these, and then we'll rank them, and we'll go from there. My thoughts on the 7, I got 2 custom 7s, different specs on each. I would go cross-form strap double T on this glove. I do not love the single T. I just didn't love how that glove closed or where it was at. I got 2 of them over on the wall. I love the graphic. It's a great glove for a 580, but it's not as good as the true 580. Therefore, it would be S, or it would be A. True 580 would be S. Flylight, fantastic glove. Awesome 590. Oh, hey, you're back. That's awesome. About a week and a day, 8 days. Ooh, I don't know. I'd have to fully rebuild that glove. I know exactly what you're talking about. It would take a while, man. I got hundreds of orders plus, even with a fast line, just the rebuild takes a while because even breaking it in could take up to 4 weeks just to break it in after I've rebuilt it and put new padding in it and everything. It's a process. It's a struggle. But we're grinding here preseason. Honestly, I don't know if that's possible, though. Okay, Optic 4, again, unless we work on it, it's awesome after we work on it, but this glove it's tough. If you get a double T, though, now we're talking custom. Double T Optic 4, I do like this. And if you remember, so they have Optic Iconic. The Optic line, if you look at the description, it's going to say it closes 40 degree, so it's more like the 590. The Iconic is more like a 600, but not really. I think it's like a 35. I think it's a 35 degree. Maybe that's the Eclipse. This might be a 45. 45 would be a 600, I think. Yeah, this one does say 35. I don't know, Brian's kind of messes with my head a little bit, but it definitely is that way. Optic Iconic. I would definitely go double T, though. Optic 2 intermediate palm. Question. Oh, Optic 2, though. That's why. Brian's has messed up their intermediate palms lately, and they're not putting them in the exact right spot where the crease of your palm is in the crease of the glove. It's actually off. So you're closing your glove and it's getting stuck. So it's trying to close at a different angle. The Optic 2 is great. Hey, one thing I can do for you on that M5 Pro, though, I can send you, are you a left? I can send you a shadow, or I can send you a shadow glove if you just want to use a shadow glove while we work on it. We got loaners. That's why we're here. We got like rental cars, but glove version. You can rent a glove while we're working on your glove. And then if we fast lined it, take like 4 weeks, we can get it done. But fast line plus a loaner glove, you would be not without a glove ever, and we can get it done for you. You would absolutely love it. I can make the M5 Pro feel just like the Shadow. It'll be a little bit smaller glove because the Shadow is just a larger glove, but it'll feel really close. Yeah, and you'd love the Shadow. Even if it took 8 weeks, you would just love the Shadow, honestly. You can choose white or black. I got one of each. Well, I got more blacks, but I got one white Shadow I could send you, or I can send you a black. Okay, back to work here. We talked about Warrior a little bit, and all right, let's go back to our sheet. Okay, so I'm gonna type over here some of our notes. True, 580, and then we'll go specs at the other side. Shadow for the 600, we're gonna put over here. I'll put some specs in. But again, I'm going to say best 600 in the house. And we're going to do A tier is going to be Flylight V90 for a 580. Actually, no, we're going to rank these. We're going to kind of do it like this. This is going to be the eFlex 7. And this is the 580 version. So these are we're just starting with 580s because it's easier for my head to think this way. So the True is my favorite. The eFlex is my second favorite. The Flylight is my third favorite. And then the other ones aren't really 580s, but if we were really going to rank them, I would go SLR for 70 degree. And then the last one would be the Brian's Eclipse. If you're going to get the Eclipse, I would recommend a double T, no boa, and senior palm SLR4, senior palm, double T, and it has to be, I would say game ready, but that's up to you. Yeah, definitely think on it. Think about it. You can use your glove for the tournament and then figure it out. But yeah, I'll get back to your message probably tonight. Then we have the Flylight V90, which is improved. Covers the puck better. Closure, it's got a lot of padding. Well padded. is something that's worth noting. But it feels a little different still. It's not quite authentic 580, so I can't put it up there. But it's a certain taste. If you like it, you like it. And then we have the Flex 7 580. It's just not quite there. You have to look at the Pro version, but it's close. Closure is awesome. Feel is great. Closure and feel. And then again, I love a single T 580. Honestly, I love single T 580s. I don't like the CCM single T 580. It's just, there's too much thickness in the thumb. It's just weird. The T is weird. The finger side is weak, and I also ordered the floating T though, so that could be part of it. I did not check the +1 single T. I need to check out the +1 single T before I make an official decision. But if you're going to order an eFlex 7, I would order skate lace. If you're going to order a true glove, now I'd actually go nylon. Not going to lie. I would actually go nylon. But either way, it's not going to make or break the skate lace. Double T I'm just going to put in for now because I do like how big the pocket is. Double T, that's what it is. It's smaller. It's weird. It doesn't round out and open up as big. I should really get those and compare them. I'm going to make a video and compare those. The True 580, I'm going Pro Palm. Do not do a game ready. Just go straight to Pro Palm and use that as your game glove. Intermediate palm. You won't go back. It feels so good no matter what level you are. Unless you're like 6'5" and above, you can use a senior palm. Intermediate feels so good. It's really not that small, you guys. And then I would, if you want to try one, let me know. I got 2 of them. And then on this one, it doesn't matter what T you go with or anything. Just the only thing is Pro Palm. You really want to order that Pro Palm. Regular, not the extra. If you're going to get the extra, it's just the practice glove is the extra. The Pro Palm Sufficient feels so good. I love it. The Shadow specs are tough. Like, honestly, you don't need any extra padding. You don't need anything else. No T reinforcement. Just order stock. I don't think you need an intermediate palm and a Shadow. The Bauer palms just feel really good, and the strapping is so good. You can get it really tight, and it has grip print, so it just feels really good. Ooh, that's another thing. Nash. Just go Nash for the True. Possibly the eFlex 7, but I really do like the Hex. So that's a tough one. All right, as far as 600 glove, True 600 is actually really nice. And then the CCM 600 Custom is next. You can get those broken in really nice. They are good gloves. But again, I think Vaughn and Bryan's is just kind of going to be down here. As far as like custom options go, they just don't, I don't know. It's just tough in my opinion. Closure wise, break in, stuff like that. If I'm going to rank this not as a 580, then like the SLR4, we'll do 590 here. This SLR4 is actually going to be my second favorite 590, but this is going to be the 60 degree. And then I'm going to go Flylight, like regular Flylight. And then I'd probably have to say CCM 590. And then I would have to say the Bryan's, what's that? 590 going to be the optic. Yeah, and that's tough because the 600 as well. The 600, the Vaughn is going to be the worst 600. So I'm kind of ranking the brake angles, but the Vaughn VX1 is going to be my least, like the 45 degree, my least favorite 600, and I gotta put the Bryan's Iconic up here. So this is kind of ranking by, as I don't know what I was gonna do with this all-time favorite gloves, but I'll post my gloves that I've custom ordered in here. But for now, what I'm thinking is, as far as 580s go, if this helps you guys out at all, I really like the True right now. Second most, I like the eFlex 7, then the Flylight V90, then the SLR4, then the Eclipse. The Eclipse, though, if you order double T no boa, regular strapping, it could possibly bump it up. It's a great glove if you order it like that. The Shadow, My favorite 600. Honestly, my favorite glove. And I'm a 580 guy, but I love the Shadow. I struggle with this. I gotta show you. I already made a video on this, but I gotta show you guys this real quick. These two gloves I go back and forth on. Okay, so I got intermediate palm 580. This one here is game ready, but I like the Pro Palm better. I have a Pro Palm version of this. But this one's game ready. This one has skate lace. The other one has nylon. I like the nylon better in this case. For seal closure, I just do. Single T, I actually probably would order single T on this next time. But single T's, sometimes they close thumb inside. I like how this one closes like thumb dead on. Oops. So I do like that. But this glove, just awesome. You got to look at these side by side or like on top of each other though. They're the exact same shape. Like the shape is so equivalent. It's mind-blowing. The Shadow is hidden completely behind the True. This just closes like a 600. I don't like the closure on this. I love the glove. It's a vacuum. Everything goes into here. You can even see, I mean, I've used this glove. All the puck marks are like right in this little circle. It's awesome. It's honestly awesome. It looks brand new. And all the puck marks are just in the pocket right here. It's my best performing glove. I can't go away from it. I love it. Yeah. So Shadow is just awesome. And then the True 600 is super nice as well. They've really built a nice glove. But again, on that one, I'd go game ready on that one. The Pro Palm's a little bit harder. And I would probably go senior palm on that one, but I haven't tried an intermediate in a while, so don't quote me on that. CCM 600 is tough. Won't last as long, but it's a good glove. It's close. Just still not Lefebvre level. And then the Iconic doesn't seal well. The seal is really tough on the Iconic. It needs some work. And the VX1 I just have never loved. I might even put the Iconic lower than the VX1. But the VX1 palm is so thick. It depends who you... I would use the VX1 over the Iconic. This is tough. This is actually tough because now all the Bryans are in one area. But I just can't... Yeah, I just can't offer that. I can't... I don't know. I guess I just don't like Bryans. I guess I'm figuring that out now. Double T's, though, I do like. I do like Brian's double T's. I could use them. There's no terrible glove on the market. Custom. You can order a custom glove, and you can make it A-B level for you. No problems. And then to sum it up, we got the 590s. And I don't even know, the best 590 is still going to be the True 590. They just have it dialed in. My favorite. But for this, I'd go single T. And I would go nylon, and it would be just like Sorrow's Pro Palm regular glove. Amazing glove. Not offset, but I do love the thought of an offset single T. I really do love it. It would not change much. It wouldn't be too much different. But after I feel this glove, I got to grab it. After you feel this glove, then you cannot change the specs. This is just so awesome. But this is skate lace, but I would still go nylon. It's a little soft. So, all right, John. 11 gloves. Let's go. All right, I need this. I need to hear what you have to say. 4 times a week. So Optic Force, hey, I appreciate that. Optic Force, I'm going backwards here. Optic Force single T, yeah. I mean, I'm telling you, it's so good when I beef up the fingers, the T, the palm, like when we rework it, it's so good. I love this glove over here. It feels so good. I got a custom one, but I just, yeah. The Eclipse, I really do like. I don't know, is yours a double T? The double T Eclipse definitely would be higher for me. And it's not a 580. So again, this is so tough because I'm ranking these as like the 580. I would probably move this if I was not considering it a 580. I'd move this way higher. Like this is, okay, so these tiers over here can go for this. This is just kind of like a ranking of my top for brakes, if you're looking at brake angles. But again, if I'm gonna take the 70-degree Vaughn and the Eclipse out of it, then these gloves are actually gonna be higher just because of the specs that I pick. So if I'm gonna take, that's why I'll make this sheet with, I'll make like a spec sheet, kind of some of my favorite specs. So ignore this part for now. I just want to talk over some custom options and pretty much just give you that. But we have our junior gloves ranked. I'll get this photo out and I'll get some more notes out for any parents or young goalies that are starting out and want some notes on gloves. Intermediate, got my rankings out. And then as far as senior gloves, I'm going to change this. It's going to be pro. And it's going to be a whole nother sheet. I'm going to make a copy right now. Duplicate. And it's going to be senior. Let's go retail, I guess. And then this one, I'm going to rename Senior Pro. I like single T's as well. I just don't love the Brian single T because how thin that spine is. It's so weird. Like I like it because the puck doesn't roll out. The puck sticks. It does. It's a deep pocket. But I wouldn't do nylon in that one. I do skate lace, and I think I would really like it. Then I think it would be absolutely dialed in. Okay, let's split this up now since we still got 6 people in here. I mean, I'm gonna do this anyway, so I might as well split up pro and retail. So on the pro side, I'm gonna start deleting all the retail gloves. Let's see here. This is 7.9 SV Pro, SV90. This is pro, RTL, that's pro. This is pro carbon, that's pro. This is not. Where did I put the other Vaughn? That's not. Well, that, yeah. 6 XF, that's not. The Vaughn VX1, this one must be pro carbon. Oh, this is just pro. Would have the VX1. Oh, I got it up here. I'm gonna leave this photo in for the pro carbon, even though it's not. All right, these are all the pro gloves. We're gonna sort these out. That is tough. Yeah, the 70 SLR. See, that's what I'm ranking these. Okay, so you're in line. I'm ranking these with essentially before we do a ton of work to them as well. But like I'm kind of ranking these out of the box. So when I went for the all-time customs, I'm ranking that out of the box, like the experience you're gonna get. So I think that's pretty fair. I think it's pretty legit. Yeah, like I love the quality of Vaughn and Bryant's. Don't get me wrong. I'm not dogging on them right now. On the custom side, I love the quality, and they make amazing other gear as well. I'm just talking gloves, but out of the box glove closure, like something needs to change. I think with Vaughn and with Brian's in the design department, they need to come up with something new. Like the Eclipse was great, they tried, but I just don't love how the Eclipse, like I've had so many of them, they do not seal up because that T is so soft. I guess that's the big thing that I don't love about it. But put any other T in there and it's awesome. This new one I'm working on right now, 590. Oh, it's so good. But it's 590 closure. It's just fingers, because the T, it's fingers over top of thumb. All right, so I am going to keep these exactly where they are because we got 590, 590. We got this 580. But now that we're going pro, I'm going to be moving some of these gloves around. This glove is going to stay right here. And Some people are going to hate me for this, but I love the RTL. And I'm going to leave it right there. A double T. And then the single T version I'm going to have down here. But Vapor 90, old one's going down. Eclipse is going to stay right here. Stock. And then this is going to stay. I think this is going to be pretty fair. This is all the pro gloves, not the lower retail end. And then Optic 4, just not a great experience out of the box. I don't even know if we have a C, to be honest. These are probably, in my opinion, other than the quality, if the quality of the lacing wasn't there, and the sewing, that's what makes it really tough. But I think there's a gap. I think there's just a sizable gap between these gloves and these gloves at the stock retail level where you're just not getting the closure. So I'm going to be bold. I'm just going to leave that. This closure is awesome. It's just that it doesn't seal up. It's a tough glove to... It's a good glove, though. Better than these two out of the box. This looks good. I like this. I'm gonna clean these up a little bit later, and then I'll leave this. But I like this for the ranking system for stock. And then on the retail level, if you're just starting out, we're gonna go through all of those. So if I ranked them all on dirt, so this is bringing up great points. I should do a ranking on padding, durability, covering the puck, functionality, closure out of the box, because this actually makes it really tough. But durability is an easy one. Vaughn, Bryan's, True. So True is at the top, then Vaughn and Bryan's, then. All right, let's just do this real quick. We're going to duplicate. I'm going to name this durability quality. And I'm going to delete all this. And we're just going to go in here. We're going to go S tier. Best durability is True. Then we have all of Von Bryan's gloves. Then we have Bauer, which is coming up. Honestly, it's getting there, but it's not quite there. CCM. And I'm going to put Warrior probably with Bauer. But if you're talking like junior, it's better. Senior, I don't know. It's tough. The fingers kind of, it's just a tough one. Okay, yes, John. Okay, dude, you have 11 gloves. This is awesome. I'm gonna have to start trading gloves with you. Get a double T Eclipse. Get without the BOA system. Just try it. I've seen so many NHL gloves. With the regular strapping, and they are so phenomenal. They are so great. I love it. I guess I just don't like the BOA since they went from BOA to these other off brands or like the other systems. They pop all the time and they loosen up. I just don't like it. I wish they'd have stuck with the actual 100% BOA. Well, I mean, I know there's probably a whole backstory to it, but yeah, this is great because brands are here, quality wise. It's good. Like I could even throw some other brands in here that aren't well known, like large retail brands, and some of them would be in the mix. Some of them would be pretty solid in the mix, but most of them are going to be down D and E, not really up there for gloves. So that's a great point. Closure out of the box, we could do a whole ranking on. Okay, I'm glad you agree. See, I'm telling you. So double T, you get regular strapping, stock strapping. Get the regular, like, the regular palm. If they have Nash, just do Nash. Oh, it'd be your And then even if I don't have to break that glove in, because I probably won't have to work on it at all, I'm gonna be honest, I would seriously pay. I just want to get it shipped here. I want to like make a video on it one day and then I'll send it back to you. I literally, if you just, let's do a deal on that. If you order that exact spec, I want to see that glove because I've seen a couple of them, but I haven't ordered one myself. I haven't gotten to it yet. That's probably my next thing to do here, but I want to like Brian's and Vaughn more than I do. I just don't. But on that note, I know we're literally just hanging out talking, but I love the questions. I love the great points. But I probably should go get back to a couple emails and then getting a little late here, get ready for a big day tomorrow. But again, hopefully tomorrow I can do a overhead or a camera on taking apart some of these gloves, because I've got 4 true 580s that are all broken on the inside. I've got an incredibly broken, I've had to take this glove apart for forever. But look at this palm. You can't even see it on the camera. The palm is so broken on this thing. I'm going to take this one completely apart. And, yeah. There's actually 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 true 580s with broken cuffs. So when we're talking about quality, this is actually a good question. The true 580s, I honestly still have some beef with them quality-wise. You go on Sideline Swap and you try to get a true 580 that's used, you can't. You just can't do it. They're all beat up. They have the same points of places where they're beat up. The T's are torn. Right here on the palms are torn. I mean, I've got them, so I might as well just pull them up. This one's cool. So I gotta show it. It's just the all-white prototype here. Awesome closure. But usually the T's are torn right here. This one's not, so that's cool. They all get torn on the backhand right here, eventually, or on the front, maybe on the front of the fingers. And then always in this pinky, this spot here where the foam hits, and this spot here sealing up, covering the puck. It always wears out right there. Sometimes on the cuff, but it's tough. They all take rebuilds. And then if that's not wrong, the plastic is broken, like that hazardous. So that's awesome, John. I'd love to do this with you. I might even, I'd love to do a collab. Email for sure. Let's mock something up. Send me the spec sheet and we'll just take a look at it. This is gonna be cool project. And I wouldn't have your glove for long. I just want to make a video. I think that would be so cool. I'll mention that we met on this live and then we kind of just went from there. And well, I mean, we've done gloves, but yeah, that's really cool. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'm going to check out, I'm going to finish up some stuff tonight and then get some good rest. You guys have a great night as well. We'll hopefully see you tomorrow. If not, we'll see you on social media pretty much every day, and we'll catch up soon. So reach out anytime you need anything. We're here to help. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you later.
First things first, get a grip. Pound man stance, don't slip. Rain man dance, gotta drip. Let it drip, let it rain, let it pour. Cream of the crop, no corn. Dream for the top like a moon. 3 bad bitches from dawn. Right by my throne. I'm in my zone. Leave me alone, I'm in my zone. Don't call my phone, bitch, I'm gone. I got the juice. Toast to the utmost high. Set my height, not goodbye. Bye. I turned the other cheek one too many times. It had me losing sleep, kept me up at night. I turned a new leaf, time to get it right. Yeah, you get it right. I had to switch up on them. Had to switch up on them boys. Had to switch up. Had to switch up on them boys. Had to switch up. Had to wake up, make some noise. Had to switch up. Had to switch up. Had to switch up on you. First thing first, RP. RP to the old me. And new me be the homie. And homie be the OG. Jump shit, now I gotta flee. My heart beat with my whole team. Feeling like a lucid dream. Wake up, I stay up, scheming to the pay up. Shit, I wouldn't wanna be a no. Singing to the band like Figaro. Drop them highs and I drop that drone. Now I'm on that road to the pinnacle. Skrrr, like there you go. That boy don't play no more. Boy better know if a boy finna grow. Better make the right turn at the fork in a row. I turned the other cheek one too many times. It had me losing sleep, kept me up at night. I turned a new leaf, time to get it right. Yeah, you get it right. I had to switch up on them.